The second video I posted on my YouTube channel went viral. It got suggested by the YouTube algorithm, went up to 20,000 views a day, and that got me 3,000 subscribers in 2 weeks. But here's the thing, I didn't get lucky. When I posted that second video, I knew it was gonna go viral. I have some friends who are professional programmers and data scientists. On this channel, I'll be sharing the free tools that we built to help grow my channel, as well as what we're using to grow other channels. But first, let me show you my analytics dashboard and how I got that one video to blow up. I posted one video, a tester video to get the channel started. Wasn't very well optimized, and then posted a second video that was well optimized for all the things I'm going to discuss in this video. And you can see it started to take off. It got up to around 16,000 views a day, pulling in 200 subscribers a day really quickly. I got monetized within the first month, started earning money, and it was really simple. It was just a 10-minute video, one 10-minute video. So I'm going to share with you the methodology I used to get that one video to blow up and how I'm approaching the channel and how it's working fantastically so far. My latest update, I have around 7,000 subscribers. Here's the first thing, and it's the most important thing. It hasn't always been like this in YouTube, but this is what works in 2021, and that is quality over quantity. You only need one good video to grow on YouTube. Previously, maybe like 5 years ago, you could post consistently and it didn't have to be great quality. Because you're feeding the algorithm consistently, that could actually get you recommended. You could grow your channel that way. YouTube doesn't work like that anymore. There's so much content out there that it's just looking for good, high quality content and serving it to the right people. So if you can make one good video with a high click-through rate and high average view duration, then you're going to get recommended and get pushed to hundreds of thousands of people. That's going to be enough to get your channel started, just that one video.
This smug.
Dave, lift the microphone.
Whoa! Hey!
So when I say quality over quantity, what's the definition of quality? There's a lot that can go into it, but the main two things you need to focus on are the click-through rate. So people have to see it and want to click on it. Otherwise, no one's going to watch it if they don't click on it. And then people have to watch it, which is the average view duration. If they click on it, watch 2 minutes and click off, that doesn't tell YouTube that it's a good video. So you want as many people to see it, to click on it, and then to watch as much as possible. All the other stuff, comments, likes, engagement, things like that, they're just extra. Focus on these main two things and all the other things just come with it. The second thing I want to bring up before I talk about the 7 hacks that I use is supply and demand. YouTube is a marketplace, just like Amazon, where people are selling things and people are buying things. On YouTube, people are watching things and people are providing content. And in all marketplaces, when there's high demand for something and low supply, that drives up the price. When there's lots of something and no demand, then price is going to be driven down. And that's kind of how YouTube works. High demand for a topic and there's not a lot of videos on it, then those videos are going to get a lot of views, even if they're not great. That's actually the main way that you can really take off with one video, your first video on YouTube. YouTube will spread that to everyone interested in the topic. Your channel doesn't have to have any credibility. It doesn't have to be established at all. And you can get hundreds of thousands to millions of views, even if your video sucks. I'm not kidding. So my personal example for my own channel called Matt Phelps, I'll put a link down in the description so you can check it out. I watched some videos on this thing called mewing, and I'm like, the videos sucked and it was this really weird thing, but they had millions of views and I'm just like, what? And they weren't even long. They're like 2 minutes long, and YouTube likes to recommend longer videos. And the reason why is because there's lots of interest. I checked the search volumes for this thing called mewing, enormous, but the number of videos was tiny. All these people are searching for it. YouTube wants to give them what they're looking for. There's nothing there, so it finds whatever it can and then gives it to them. I started to make good videos for this topic. YouTube recommended me. I got thousands, millions of views, and the channel's growing really quick because I'm talking about something that a lot of people are interested in, but there's just not enough videos on. But there's still 7 more crucial things that you need to do. By the way, before I get into the 7 tips, I do this thing that I call roast my YouTube channel, where I send people videos, I look at their YouTube channel, I pick out all the problems I see with it, I give them tips, and I send them a video explaining that to them. And I do that for free. So if you're interested, I'm happy to do it. I'm willing to do that for you. If you like this video, subscribe to this channel, and if you comment below, roast me, then I will click on your avatar, look at your channel. I'll send you a Loom video explaining how I think you can optimize your channel page, your video content, and your video description and metadata. All right, tip number one, your video's topic is everything. I know I already talked about that already. Make videos where there's lots of demand for it and little supply. I needed to tell you again because this is the most important factor in your success on YouTube, at least when you're starting. Once you have lots of subs, you can almost, as long as your videos are entertaining and your subscribers like it, you can make a video on a lot of different things and you're gonna do okay. But in the beginning, when you don't have a lot of subscribers, you need to get suggestions digested quick, and you need to rank in search, and you need to leverage YouTube. And that's why taking a data-driven approach really works, especially when you're just starting. Remember, you only need one video, one fantastic video optimized perfectly to blow up, get you thousands of subscribers, get monetized, and really kickstart your channel. So you really need to spend your time doing that. Number 2, this one's going to be counterintuitive for a lot of people. Write your title and design your thumbnail before you actually write the content of the video and before you film the video. It's your topic that pulls the viewer into the video. They need to know what the video is about and be interested in it, or they won't click on it. Your title and thumbnail needs to tell the viewer what the video is about so they can decide if they're interested. Hint at what the viewer is going to get from the video. They have to get something from it, either entertainment, they have to learn something, some special secret, and they also have to be hooked. You have to put a hook in them where it really sparks their curiosity and they have to watch it. They can't not watch it because, oh, I have to know. So your title, thumbnail, and video all have to tell the same story. And the easiest way to do that is to start by writing the title and thumbnail and designing them first, and then fitting your content to what your title and thumbnail are saying. Because that's how a viewer sees the video anyway. They start by title, thumbnail, going and see the content. So why this works so well is because you're creating the experience in the same way that a viewer would see it and consume it. Maybe this takes the creativity out of it. Well, guess what? Do you want to have fun? Do you want to be creative? Or do you want success? Huh? Really? I mean, in the end, you can start having fun once your channel is enormous. Until then, you need to get there. And I'm telling you, the best, easiest way to get there is a data-driven approach. Number 3, tell YouTube what your video is about. If you've done your homework and followed step 1, then this is really gonna just pour gas on the flame, blow things up in a good way. Once you found a topic with high demand and low supply, you need to help YouTube know that that's what the video is actually about. Now there's 5 ways to do that. Have the topic and keyword in your video's title. This is the most important place to put your keywords. YouTube places the most emphasis on the keywords in the title more than the description or your tags or anywhere else. It's important for YouTube to understand that. It's also important for your viewer. When they search for a term and they see that exact term in a title, they're more likely to click on it. And I can prove that through research I've done. Say your keywords in the video multiple times, not just one keyword, but lots of different keywords around your topic. If your video is about aqua yoga, you want to say yoga quite often. You want to say aqua yoga. You want to say yoga in a swimming pool, swimming yoga, yoga while swimming. Try to talk about your topic because YouTube's going to crawl what you say in the video, turn it into text and analyze it. It's going to ingest that data and then it's going to use it to suggest to people interested in aqua yoga and people who are searching for aqua yoga. Add keywords as tags. Tags in 2021, pretty useless. They're still there. So I gotta think that they must have some purpose. Any research that I've done on this hasn't really yielded positive results, but it's kind of like it's there. You might as well use it. So make sure you add tags with your keywords. 3 to 5 is good, I think. Fill your entire description with text. You have 5,000 characters in your description, and you might as well make use of every single character because the YouTube algorithm is gonna crawl all that text and it's gonna use it to help find the right people to serve your videos to. Now, I'm not saying you need to write those 5,000 words yourself. I have another way I can talk about in a second. You should have your keywords in the description at least 3 to 4 times. Add hashtags. I usually add them right at the bottom of my description, 1 to 3, just on the very larger topics that my video is about. I have hashtag mewing, hashtag jawline, that's enough. Hashtags aren't big enough yet to get really specific. Just keep it really high level and keep it about main keyword. Back to the 7 hacks. We're at number 4, and that's adding a transcription to your video. This is a really quick win and a really easy way to get an edge over your competition because hardly anyone does this. Adding subtitles or transcriptions is great for 3 things. User experience. Not everyone watches with the sound off. If you're sitting in class, you might want to watch with the sound off, and therefore you need subtitles to understand it. Also, when you're watching a video with subtitles on, you're using your eyes more and there's more happening on the screen. So there's been studies that have proven that people actually watch longer if they're watching with subtitles. So it's great for user experience. You reach a wider audience. YouTube has like 2 billion viewers or 2 billion users. How many of them naturally speak English? I don't know, like 20 to 30%. But the other 70%, they don't speak English, or they can at least. It's easier to read than actually to listen and understand, so they might want to watch the text, consume the video that way. So you reach a wider audience as soon as you add subtitles to your video. Probably the most important one is search engine optimization. What YouTube is going to do, you add that subtitle, it's going to look at all the text in that subtitle, and then it's going to know what your video is about, and that's going to make it easier for it to recommend to your dream viewer, your dream user, and it's going to help it rank in search, which is seriously underestimated place to get views, especially when you're starting. If you don't know how to add subtitles, I've got an article I wrote down in the description. I also made a tool that I use to get fast, cheap, and accurate transcripts that I add to my videos. Also a link in the description. And what I was saying about your description before, you can add the subtitles to your video, and then to fill out your description, you can also take the transcript and copy and paste it in the bottom of your description too, to fill up those 5,000 characters. And that's just giving more opportunities, more places where YouTube can read the text and see the keywords and know what your video is about. So that's what I do. That's what I recommend you do. Do it and let me know how it goes. Number 5 is actually my favorite one. Now it's to hook the viewer in the first 30 seconds of the video. If you put in the right hook, then what happens is the user watches all the way to the end in order to find out, because that hook is in the back of their head and they need to know. They need to know, man. It is the best way to increase average watch time of your video, which is one of the 2 most important parts of going viral, right? Think of the first 30 seconds as it's the ad for the rest of your video. This is something hard to teach, takes a lot of practice. You don't want to make it too obvious, but you need to say there's a benefit coming in the end, so watch until the end to get this benefit. Tell a story, and you're not going to tell the conclusion to the story until the end. You don't have to say, I'll tell you at the end, but start a story, and then they're gonna watch and they're gonna wait until you give them, well, what happened? What happened? Did he get stabbed to death or not? My mewing video that went viral, that I've been talking about a lot, I promised my 3-step jawline formula, which to that audience is basically irresistible. They're like, okay, I have to know about that. I have to watch to the end to learn about that, because there's no one else talking about this. Okay, number 6, end the video with a hook to another video. Basically what YouTube wants is a user to come to YouTube and spend as much time possible there. If they just watch your video and leave YouTube, then YouTube doesn't love that. They'd prefer to see them watch your video and immediately watch another of your videos, because that's telling YouTube, okay, this channel can really hook users and keep them on YouTube so I can serve them ads and I can make money. How do you do that? In the last 30 seconds of my videos, at least, I start hooking them to something that they need to know about or something that's gonna benefit them, and then I'm like, oh, and I made a video on that, so click on that and I'll see you there.
Probably won't see results, and that's why I created this video, so click on that and I'll see you there.
That's also beneficial for me, because the more videos of mine they watch, the more likely they are to subscribe. And YouTube loves that. If you can get your viewers to do that, YouTube's gonna promote your videos so hard. Number 7 is about engagement, which means you have to like every comment and you have to respond to every comment. So someone comments, you comment, they comment back, you have to comment again. Maximize the number of comments on your video, because engagement is one of the core inputs to the YouTube algorithm. More engagement equals more views, recommendations, and higher rankings. I even go so far as to love every comment, you know, where you get the creator and they have the love thingamajig. I do that. This can be a lot of work, actually, like depending on how many views you're getting, all these commenting. But if you're serious about growing, this is a really easy way to get subs. People comment on videos and they're not even thinking about subscribing. And then when the creator comments back and like, hey, thank you for blah, 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 thank you for watching, you've now interacted with that subscriber or that viewer. And so they become a subscriber. So if you're under 10,000 subs, you need to be commenting and replying to every single comment that you get, and not just basic comments like, yeah, me too, I agree, thanks. You've got to like engage, like, oh, do you think so? I mean, that's my experience, but I wasn't sure how it works for everyone else. How long have you been doing aqua yoga? You need to stimulate conversations with each commenter, which gets lots of comments, which YouTube loves, lots of engagement. So those are 7 things that I do in every single video. You know, my channel's been growing insanely fast and I haven't even been trying, to be honest. So just to recap, your video's topic is everything. Write your title and make your thumbnail before you film your video. You have to tell YouTube what your video is about. Remember those 5 key things you had to do there. Add a transcript to your video. Hook the viewer in the first 30 seconds. Hook the viewer in the last 30 seconds to another video. Reply to every comment and like every comment. Now, this is the last 30 seconds of my video and I don't have any video to hook to because this is the first video on this channel. So what I will say is thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a like. And if you want to learn about a data-driven approach growing on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Me and my 4 nerdy friends have leveraged data and software to hack YouTube and grow other channels really fast, and now we're sharing those tools. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye bye.